Hello. I wanted to address the question about working with babies versus working with adults. And I wanted just to make a couple of things clear around what a baby's needs versus what adults need. And I started studying pre and perinatal work in 1999 an adult remembered her birth on my table. And I didn't think that was possible. And I spent decades learning on adults. And I really learned over a long period of time as I shifted to working with babies, how different babies are. And so the way, the best way I have learned is to really embrace what I would call a full spectrum approach. And I have a slide here that I wanted to share. This is from one of my presentations on baby dynamics. It's a slide show and a training that I work on trying to help people understand how to work with babies. And I have been in discussion for many years with other practitioners. And is the biodynamic approach better than any kind of functional approach or a mechanical approach? So instead of exclaiming which one might be better, I just want you to consider embracing this full spectrum and to meet people where they are, wherever they come from, whether they're a baby, a child, adult, or family. And there are so many things to learn around understanding our nature. And that's why I like this particular slide, is that we have to consider the yin, yang, and neutral, or the spectrum of, whether there's more or less pressure, or someplace in the middle. So I'm going to encourage you as learners to embrace this full spectrum. And babies are very different than adults. And I think one of the mistakes that we make with babies is just to not tell them what we're doing, that maybe we go too fast. But babies are wanting to show their story. They're wanting to tell us what happened. And sometimes they do have tissue that's stuck. And our babies should be relaxed. They should be in their body able to breastfeed, and the functioning of how they are really depends so much on their intrauterine experience, their birth experience, and even what has come before, what's in their mother's body, what's in the surround around that mother, what is the intention of the couple, that how is this baby brought in, what's happening in the world. And so it's not just a technique, it is an approach. And so I really am inviting you as a cohort, as professionals, to be open to what babies need. And I have partnered with Jonathan Evans. I feel like for so long, I've tried to teach people to work on babies through adults, and that's how I learned. But babies are not adults, and they're not even children. They're an entity, a very special part of us and part of our life. My teacher, John Chitty, used to say that babies are the royalty of humanity. They are the best of us, and they are usually in full cooperation and connected, full of love, and wanting to express that love to us, and wanting to be connected to us, not only through this biological drive that is an imperative, but also just because of love. And I want you to just be open to what Jonathan Evans brings, and see his videos, and appreciate that there is someone who knows how to help a baby in their body. And it's not a prescription. You don't have to always do it. But I have looked and I've tried, and I've tried to create classes myself, and to understand the full spectrum of the baby's experience is one of my intentions and my passion for running the pre and perinatal online school that I do and the trainings that I offer. And for professionals that want to learn, the path is long. It's not one weekend workshop. But I think we're getting better at understanding the baby's experience. I see professionals everywhere getting it. I have so many stories I could tell you about how I've seen things really change in the now 24, 23 years I've been full on working to understand. So this is my long answer to the question about the biodynamic versus manipulation. And I look forward to hearing Jonathan's response too. Thanks for listening.